Hi guys, back again with me Austin from Abba White Heart. Today I'm going to share with you my experience on Hasbro's Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch scale Dryden Vos, which is based on the movie Solo: A Star Wars Story. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. This is our standard Black Series black-red packaging that's been around for a while now. This is the name of the line at the top, and then a little bit of illustration down here, which is cool, and the name of the figure. Of course, this is figure number 79. Alright, and then most important thing I think is the bio at the back. Let's see. Okay, you can pause now if you want to read it. And then, so let's take a closer look at the figure itself. So here's Dryden Vos up close. For the real technology is nice. Let's compare him to our image reference here real quick. I think this is a good representation of the character in 6-inch scale or 1/12 format, and probably is the only one because Hasbro is the one doing it. And then the face looks nice, the paint on the lips, and then the eyes. And also noticeable here there are linings of kind of dark brown or gray, which is part of the gimmick. Well, I will explain later. There's a bit of detail there. It's kind of a device on his head. The sculpt on the hair here is really nice, I think. Very cool. Paint is tidy. He has some sort of outer coat here, which is removable. It's very interesting though. So what we need to do is this part here can be taken out easily. Then you can put it out through the right arms. Nothing much there. It's all black with the wrinkles here and there. Mostly it's rubbery. And then there's also this part, which I'm not sure what it is called. Is it a D there? Painted in metallic silver, and it kind of hang there, but it doesn't really. It's okay, I guess. But let's focus on him first. Like there's small details here and there. Even the shirt here, the vest, is it? The inner vest, it has some sort of texture to it. And we have this small gold thing here, which is nice. The molds, the lines. There's some sort of devices here. I'm not sure what this is, but it is there. I like the small details in there, and the circle parts. Here's the gripping palm on the left. Of course, this is molded to mix with the coat, I think. Here as well. Oh, no. This is actually the shirt. I think this is the shirt. This is not part of the coat. Sorry about that. And the small details. This is the bracelet that he has on his right arm, and there's a small little ring there. Okay. Nice details. The right palm kind of designed to hold a blaster with the trigger finger separated, but we don't have any blaster with him. I think if we want to, we can give him a blaster. Alright, the pants, it has some sort of texture here and there as well. And look at the shiny shoes. Interesting. It's very shiny here. It's kind of a gentleman, I guess. That's pretty much it. Now let's put on his, what do you call this, robe, cape. So to put it back, just slide in the right arm first, and then the rest will follow just like that. It is molded in such a way that well, you cannot do much with it. It will cover the left arm portion, and then this hanging part is designed in such a way it doesn't clip anywhere, but you can just hide it inside here, and it will stay there for most of the time, and it's good enough. Alright, so it's not that bad. Now, as part of the gimmick here, the linings here, it's a nice thought to add this into the gimmick. Is actually what's going on here is if you expose this head into a cold temperature, there will be red linings, red colorings that go through here, through the lines, as seen in the picture. But having said that, the idea is nice, but it's not that easy. In fact, to do this myself, I have to put it on the fridge for quite some time, and even then, when I take it out, it only lasts for a few mere seconds, maybe not even 5 seconds, and it will be back to like this. It's a nice thought to add this, but it's not very practical for me, as probably because I live in tropical area, which the weather is normally quite hot. Then the red linings just disappear very quickly, but it is there. Okay, you can check on the internet for the full extent of the red linings on the gimmicks. And also as part of the gimmicks, which I'm going to share here, is also apparent in the accessories that he has. So he has two, we call that, I think it's called Kyuzo Petar or something. It's basically a knuckle piece with two side blades here. Now if you see the inner part here, it has some sort of red paints there. That's part of the gimmick. So if you expose these petars into a cold temperature, this part here the red is already seen there, but if you expose it to cold temperature, it will be more visible here and here. It's also to mimic what happened in the movie, because in the movie it kind of shines a little bit. Same with the other side here. Okay, it also will be red and red on the blades. Now the thing is, it also the same with the head. It's very hard for me to do this, to accomplish this, even if I put it in the fridge just for a short, quite some time. Just after touching it for a little bit through the temperature of my arm, my hand, my fingers, the red immediately gone. So again, it's not very practical for me who lives in a tropical area, but it might work for you guys who live in who has a winter season. In a winter season, it might work on you. Anyway, it's kind of rubbery. And then I think the way to grip it is I check on the movie for very quick. This gap here should be on the top, this gap. So we just slide it through his palm, and it will grip very nicely, as you can see. So this is closer to his thumb, and it will hold very nicely. In fact, I've been putting it on my display like this, and it's still there. It remains there. It never fell off. And then the other side is similar. All right, let's see. Okay, so that's the top part. That's how it is displayed in the movie. So yeah, you just slide through his palm, and he's ready for battle. and again it's nice, it's cool, it's a very really cool accessories to have, and it holds nicely as well. For the articulation, the head is on a dumbbell joint, so he can look up that much, look down that much, not so much, side to side. You can turn it around 360, which is good. And on the arms is a standard articulation, but I'll remove this cape first. Why? Because of course on the left arms you can still do motion, but then it doesn't look great at all, you know, because this piece is not in the right place as it should be. So I'll just remove it anyway. Right. So here we see on the arm it has ball hinge joint, so you can use the hinge to move up that much. You can turn it around 360 to the back that much. The elbow you can bend this much is good because it's more than 90. You can turn it around 360. The wrist you can turn it around 360. There's a hinge there which allow us to move this downward and then upward. Right. The same here, I guess. Let's see where the hinge is. Okay, that's where the hinge is. Downward, upward. All right, it is there. And then on the abdomen area here, there's a ball joint here. We can turn it around 360. You can have side-to-side motion, although it's not natural. You can bend to the front that much, good, but still not natural. Back that much, good. And that's pretty much on the body. This one I don't think there is. Focus please. The what do you call it? The leg is on a ball joint with a hinge, with the opening there, so you can do this much of a split. Not bad actually. Let me focus first. This much. You can do front kick this much, and then the back kick this much, not so much. As always, there's a rotation up here on the on the thigh, and then we have double jointed knee, which allow us to bend his knee this much. Not bad. And of course, lastly, we have on his shiny shoes, on the ankle, we have a downward motion and upward motion that much, and of course a hinge. So overall, without the cape on, it's a very nice articulation. It's probably because without the cape, his body is very, very thin. So again, just put this inside and voila, it will stay there. Okay, he stands roughly to the top of his hair. I think he stands slightly above 6¼ inch, which is around 16 centimeters. Now this character is supposed to be quite a tall character, so let's compare him to some of the characters from the movie. He is compared to a range trooper. This is compared to Fall. Yep, he is quite tall for the scale actually. This is compared to Lando. And then this is compared to Rio. Let's see what we have here. It's compared to L3. Whoops. This is a bit difficult to stand. Anyway, you get the idea. Compared to a standard Black Series, yes, he is even taller. This is a Death Trooper, and let's see, compared to Kira, of course. Unfortunately, we don't have that version of Kira which works for him yet. Hopefully in the future. This is compared to the old Black Series Han Solo. This is compared to Chewbacca. And this is compared to Moloch from the same movie. Alright, this is Tobias. Of course, Chewie is taller than all. Whoops. And then, of course, Han Solo. Or just for comparison's sake, this is a figure from Marvel Legends. Still smaller than Marvel Legends, but for Star Wars scale, he's quite tall. Right. So overall, it's a very nice figure. The articulation is nice. I like the petal actually. The working petal, the two blades is nice. It's working very well. It also fits quite nice to his arm, to his hands actually. Can do very cool poses with them, with those. I do wish that the red line Colt gimmicks can be handled better, because I have difficulties with it. It's probably just me, but yeah. Anyway, the idea is good, but the practicality is not that good for me. I live in quite hot places, cold place. So it's a good figure to have, as always. Thanks guys for watching until the end. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. You can always turn on your notification bell. And don't forget, you can chat me on Instagram. Ciao.